So I was just thinking about your message, my message, your message, and I was thinking that I remember a time when it was so hard to even know what the heck my message was. I knew that I wanted to do something amazing. I knew that I wanted to be impactful. I knew that I wanted to make a difference in other people's lives, which is a great place to start. But one thing that I didn't know was how to do that. So, and I'm not saying your goals are the same as mine, but one thing that I would have, you ask yourself if you are starting a business, or if you have an idea in your head of something that you'd really love to see come into fruition, is why would you offer this? Is it because you think it has a great monetary value and it could make you really rich, and it's a quick fix to success and all the wonderful things that you want, and you can pay off your credit cards and think of the schools your kids would get to go to? Or are you doing it because you truly believe you have something to offer to somebody else? And that doesn't have to be a rah motivation message, but do you have a product or a business idea that you're so passionate about, it makes you almost nauseous inside, that you would die not sharing it and making a difference in other people? So that is how you find your message to begin with. How does my purpose, my business, my message, whatever you want to call it, serve other people? And then the next thing to come up with is, what is standing in your way of doing that? And if you make a list, there's likely one or two things that really stand out as to the obstacles that you are putting in your own way. It's nobody else. And if you are coming up with outside excuses as to why you're doing it, my parents wouldn't approve, or my husband thinks I'm silly, or whatever, those silly things that we tell ourselves. Just put those aside, because they don't matter, and you're just going to have to get over those. If you can't get over those, what's the point? You'll have to push those aside. But there is a deep-rooted something that is holding you back from pushing through. So that is when you have to go to all stops. The most successful people in the world put themselves in uncomfortable positions all day, every day. Like, you think you're uncomfortable? You think you're uncomfortable just thinking about a dream that you have? Think about Elon Musk, what he goes through in a day. His burn rate in his company is something like $252 million a month. Can you imagine the decisions he has to make on a daily basis that make him a tiny bit uncomfortable? Or the president, or the prime minister, or name it, any guy up there or woman up there. They are constantly out of their comfort zones. And I'm sorry, but I know a lot of people who don't even do that. They don't even go out of their comfort zone once a year, let alone once a decade, or even in their lifetime, where they've actually said, you know what? I'm actually going to give this a shot. I am actually going to do this. And I'm going to push through whatever resistance is stopping me. And I'm not going to listen to my mother, my father, my husband, my best friend, all the people that are surrounding me, and I will push through this. When is the last time you did that? So in order to do that, you have to be extremely mindful of what it is that's standing in your way, what life looks like when you actually do achieve this, and then you have to set your action plan. And that's not the easy part, because then you're like, okay, Tara, I got it. Like, I know what I want to do, and I put my blinders on, and I know that I'm not going to listen to anybody, and I can do this. But okay, so where do I get the money? How do I come up with the money to start this? And what's the best, most effective way to get my message out there and to be loud and clear and boisterous and in your face, and using all that passion that you just know people have to have this and you cannot die without it? How do you put that out there to the world to see? So I don't know what step you're in. I don't know if you just have a little dream or if you're dealing with, okay, no, I'm actually going to do this. If you've made the conscious decision, no, I'm doing this now. And you decide no one's going to stand in your way. Not your best friend, not your husband, not your parents, not your sister, not your brother, nobody. But maybe you're just so lost on what it is even that you want to convey. So that's what I'm here for. I'm taking on 4 one-on-one clients right now. If that's something that speaks to you, resonates to you, that's what we're going to do. Push you through to your success, launch your dream, launch your business, get it out there. The first step is to figuring out what is standing in your way of that, because you've got to clear out what's in your way first. And I promise you, 9.9 times out of 10, the only person standing in your way is you. And you have to get over that. You have to push through that. And remember, if you think you're uncomfortable in making this choice to take action in your life, to live an actually purposeful life that isn't just, mediocre and mundane and boring and, like I've said in other videos, lame and unpurposeful and just wasteful. If you want to do something that matters to you, to your heart, to other people, you have a responsibility to do that. That is actually something that you have to do. And you will be held accountable at the end of the day. I believe when we meet our maker, he's going to ask you, what the heck? I put this thing in you. I put this really special thing in you. You did nothing. All you did was whine and complain about why nothing was happening for you in your life. Why you didn't get anything. You wanted to win the lottery ticket and you didn't even buy a lottery ticket. I had it in your heart. I put it there. I planted it. You did nothing. So it's our responsibility to harness opportunity. So if this opportunity speaks to you, I am here. I only have 4 spots. I have a super busy schedule, which I'm loving, but it's a big job to take on a one-on-one client, and I want to make sure that I'm also being mindful of my own space and my time and my family. So 4 is what is open, and just PM me for details. Okay, I love you guys. Have a grateful day. It's a beautiful day. Love you. Mwah.